Which is better, blue cheese or cheddar? Not quite the same, two birds of a feather. Pick your side, because it's that time. Which is better on the Roula Rock Show?
That's actually, we love that song, but it's actually Food Wars, and we're kind of doing a debate. What's the best Halloween candy? What's the worst?
It's a which is better, blue cheese or cheddar debate about candy.
Tradition. We do this every year.
That's right.
We got to talk about the candy.
Okay, my friends. So you guys can call us at 833-390-KRBE. You can also text us at 375-30. Which is the best Halloween candy? Now,
I'll tell you the worst.
Which is the worst?
And I will judge you and think you're maybe a serial killer.
Is this your opinion, or is this the internet, the world, the universe opinion? Okay.
Can I take a guess?
Go ahead.
Is it those waxy orange and black things?
This is something you get year-round.
Oh, okay.
It's the mounds.
You don't like mounds?
Ugh, you're.
It's just an Almond Joy without the almond.
At least get the Almond Joy. At least get the almond.
Almond Joy is milk chocolate with an almond in it and that yummy sweetened coconut.
You need the almond.
Mounds is the sweetened coconut just with dark chocolate.
Mounds is... Yeah.
No nut. Sometimes you put nuts.
Sometimes you don't.
Yeah, don't try it, Sam.
Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't.
They're both terrible, but at least the almond has some saving grace.
So you don't like coconut in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Okay.
Really? Yeah, coconut guy?
I like Almond Joy.
So if I made like a coconut flavored coffee, you would not drink that.
Well, he doesn't like coffee.
I like iced coffee.
Well, he likes to drink coffee like in a binge fashion. He'll have Carajillos and French press martinis at 9 o'clock at night and be like hopped up.
What's your least?
For Easter, my mom always makes a coconut cake.
Coconut cake and that German one.
Oh,
German chocolate cake.
Gross. It's so heavy.
So the texture of coconut flake you don't like.
Something that tastes is.
That's funny.
I think coconut.
No, Roula, I was going to ask you what's your most hated?
A candy?
Yeah, what would you say?
Like something that's just like...
Does that have to be Halloween week? Like
You're
candy corn, it
this.
could be anything year-round.
Oh, most hated chocolate of all things.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be like candy corn type
Doesn't
stuff.
have to be chocolate. It could be any candy.
God, I don't think I hate anything that's sweet, guys. I like pie, good. I like cake, good.
Oh, which is better,
I like
pie?
custard pudding, good.
Pie or cake? What's better?
Oh, man. I think I'm a cake girl over pie. I like them both, but if I had to choose cake, come on.
Yeah.
Like pumpkin cake,
But a
wedding
warm apple
cake,
pie cake.
even apple cake.
Whipped cream.
My sister has a fantastic recipe for this apple bundt cake that is amazing.
Monkey bread?
That's just bread to me, though. That's not cake. You can make it a bundt.
Like a cake
Every
is
Christmas.
Bread pudding?
Bread pudding, I'm kind of over it now.
Sam and Ryan, what's the one that you think you look at people and go, why would you eat that candy? Is there a certain kind you
Oh, the candy that you wear as a necklace? Why would anybody eat that?
I mean,
that
doesn't really have
novelty,
flavor.
but do not eat that.
It doesn't really have flavor.
Or those Necco wafers, Necco, and the
They're
wax.
like chalk.
You get this random, in those big packages of trick-or-treat candy, there's always like the throwaways. You're like, who's going to eat this?
It's the filler crap.
Yes, it's the filler just to basically put it in somebody's basket, but nobody's eating
How
that
about
when they
black
get home.
licorice? Unless you're Greek.
no.
I think Greek
No.
people might like
That's
it
like
'cause of
ouzo, isn't it?
Some people say it does taste like black licorice.
I don't even see
am
anyone-
not a licorice person.
I don't really think I see it to buy it anywhere. I just see the red stuff, red vines or
Right.
Twizzlers.
I like the
Red vine
peel
sucks.
ones.
You got to get Twizzlers.
Oh, yeah.
You know
What
what
did
I
I
say
say
that,
that,
like squishy and they're peeling?
Oh, yeah. Yesterday we were
The
talking about
pull and peel
licorice,
are
and I said,
good.
you might as well
Yeah.
just lick your credit card. Same thing.
Which one?
When y'all were talking about licorice yesterday, I said you might as well just chew on your credit card. It's the same thing.
No,
It
not
was
at
like
all.
wax. It's like plastic.
No,
Not the
that's
red kind.
if you get red vines, that's waxy and tastes crappy. Twizzlers cherry pull and peel is so
Those are
good.
delicious.
Like if people called us and just told us what they liked and they said they like black licorice, I'd be like, you're 70 years old.
7 or 70?
70. I feel like
older
their
than
generation, that's all they had was that. And
Well,
like
last
a Hershey
Easter,
bar.
I brought in
It's like their
those
toy was a
black
rock.
licorice Easter jelly beans. I go, the whole bag at Walgreens. It was a whole bag of just black licorice Easter-sized giant beans. And I'm like, who?
Yuck.
Who wants this?
That flavor.
Who just buys the
That's
whole
if you
bag?
wanna
That's so
punish
savage
somebody.
and weird. Okay, Fabian's up first. 833-390-KRBE. Fabian, in your opinion, what is the best and the worst Halloween candy to receive? Hi.
Fabian.
I got two options.
Okay.
Oh, hi there. Good morning. Good morning.
What
Good
you
morning.
got?
So what do you got?
I have two options, actually. The two that I like is Reese's, the small ones, or the big family kind,
Sure.
or Pop, the lollipops.
Like Charms Blow Pops?
Which ones?
Or Tootsie Pops?
Tootsie Pop or
Blow
Blow Pop?
Pops with a gum or Tootsie Pops with a Tootsie Roll in it?
Tootsie Roll in it.
Okay, that's your best. That's what you're saying is
that's
your
your
best?
Those are
Yeah.
the best.
What's the worst?
The
Anything?
worst is of course, the corn one.
Candy
Okay,
corn.
yeah.
the corn ones. The corn
I mean, if
ones.
candy corn was so great, it would be year round all
Right.
the time, right?
Candy
It's just
corn. But
sugar wax.
It's more like that
Because they'd be making
nostalgia
money.
factor of
Yeah.
like, oh,
It
it's
looks
I just like it for
fall.
decor.
Yeah.
Like to put it in a
Yes.
jar. It looks really pretty, but I'm
It's
not
cute.
eating that. I'm pouring
Yeah.
that out.
It's better than the toilet.
Veronica
Totally.
is
I'm not
next.
putting it in the toilet.
toilet.
Ew, it's like corn.
Veronica,
Ugh. Sorry.
That
what
way.
is your best and
Sorry,
worst
check it.
Halloween candy? Veronica, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Morning.
Morning.
Best and worst candy.
I would say the best candy is Snickers.
Okay.
those are
Snickers
good.
is good. Yes. What's the worst?
The worst, I would say the jelly beans. Like,
You don't like jelly beans?
Any kind of jelly bean?
yeah, any kind. Yeah.
Somebody on text, Veronica,
not a
said
fan.
that they love black licorice, and I was talking about those black licorice jelly beans. And
I
I'm
like,
not old either, says the texter.
Starburst jelly beans are good.
Yeah.
Starburst jelly beans? Okay, that's
Yeah.
the Starburst flavor.
Yes.
They're good.
Okay. Somebody said, hey,
Starburst.
Eric, I love Good and Plenty licorice candy. Who buys that still? So that's the one
Oh,
person
Good and
that buys
Plenty's
that.
Pink and black.
You probably like the lemon flavored Starburst too.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, that's not bad.
Lemon and strawberry.
It tastes
I
a little
like.
bit like
lemon
Pledge.
Lemon is the weakest one.
Nah.
Yeah, you're stuck on Pledge. You might
The
as well just-
best is the
Nah.
strawberry, and now they actually sell a whole bag of
Just the
strawberry
strawberry.
Starburst.
the red, the light red.
Well,
and
we
dark
have the
My
red.
mom was
licorice.
just eating Starburst this morning, and
Yeah.
it looks like he had the red ones
Who ate
only.
that?
Mhm. Yeah,
No,
the
this is
cherry.
Ahmad. I let him use my trash
Oh,
bag.
so you're that family member. When you go into the pantry and you've got the Starburst, in a Ziploc baggie, and somebody ate all the good flavor.
Yeah, leave all
Yeah.
the
Just
yellow
left the
one.
crap.
Here's a lemon
Marissa's
flavor.
up, and she is on behalf of the licorice loving population.
Oh, really? We found one?
Yeah, she's a big supporter. Hi, Marissa.
Hi, I
Morning.
buy several bags, and I even ship them to my dad.
Really?
Of course, your dad,
Because he
he's
lives in a
over
place
70.
where candy doesn't
Oh
exist.
my
No, wait.
gosh.
What color
Stop
licorice
it.
are you talking here?
Black licorice. But you know what? My kids love them, too. My kids love them, too.
Are you?
They're
let me-
delicious.
And in a related topic, do you like to drink alcohol, Marissa? Because some people just aren't alcohol people. Are you an alcohol person?
Sorry, you're going to have to repeat that. You cut out. What
I think the
you
answer is
like to
yes.
drink alcohol? Do you drink alcohol in general? Like, do you like alcohol? Do you drink alcohol?
No.
I was going to say,
Maybe once a month.
if you like black licorice, then I'm curious to know your opinion on ouzo, O-U-Z-O, because Eric said it tastes like black licorice. It is not meant to be taken straight. It is not meant to be taken as a shot. It is meant to be poured over ice. It turns white when you pour it over ice. It is clear in the bottle.
It tastes
and
like that.
people have never had it before
It
think it
does.
tastes like licorice. But it's more like the anise, star anise. I think it tastes like that.
Yeah.
You see this in a lot of your
I even
Instagram
drink
reels.
licorice.
Anise,
Yeah.
they put it like, oh, here's your harvest ice cubes for your old fashioned.
Is it because it reminds you of like your dad buying it when you were a little kid? Is that why you like black
Nostalgia.
licorice?
Probably. Yeah, I even like licorice tea. H-E-B has a great licorice
Ew.
tea.
Girl, I can't
Try
with
Tuesday,
you, girl.
guys.
No.
Bring it out.
No. Why we got to try it? We all know it sucks.
Maybe
No,
it's
I can't
good.
do
Maybe
it.
we're missing out. She
Oh, look,
likes
another
it.
person also buys Good and Plenty. So we got two people who are the
Good and
only
Plenty.
customers for Good and Plenty.
The only place I used to be able to get those was the movie theater
Yeah.
as a kid.
I think you can see them
They
at
have them at HEB. I saw
I
them
mean,
there.
now- but,
Walgreens
like,
has a
the
section
90s.
of candy, not the Halloween section. The year-round section of candy at Walgreens, I've noticed, always has like the movie theater boxes of candy you can buy individually.
You just sneak in, put in
and
your
that's where
purse.
I think I've seen Good and Plenty. On text at 375-330, a lot of people are all agreeing that Snickers and Reese's take the top notch. A number one place for the best Halloween candy, but some people think that you guys are serial killers for liking Red Vines and Twizzlers.
Red Vine sucks. Twizzlers is great. Oh, we're leaving something off the list.
Skittles.
I
That's
love
just the-
Skittles. That's my
As far
favorite.
as the non-chocolate
I feel like-
candies,
I want
that's
chocolate though. I want like a
great one.
sweet, like,
Nah, Skittles.
like a
And
Twix bar.
Twix
you
is my
eat the
favorite.
caramel
Twix.
off the sides, and then
I
you just
love
have the cookie
Twix.
left.
There are so many ways to eat a Twix. I love Twix.
And
so
now they
much.
have multi-flavored Twix
How come they haven't
bars.
sold the cookie by itself?
Oh, that would be great.
I don't know.
They
You know what I
should.
mean? And then you could just dip it
Deconstruct
into
the
the
Twix.
My favorite is Three Musketeers. I like the fluffiness of it.
Three
You
Musketeers.
eat all the sides, and then you have
Three
the little
Musketeers was
fluffy-
the
like-
chocolate Sam in all my dieting days. That was like, okay, it was the least of the offenders.
It's like a poor man's Milky Way.
This Milky Way had the caramel in
No,
it.
it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I don't
Or
want the
caramel,
caramel.
whatever.
I don't want the peanuts. I just want the chocolate, and that's what
Yeah.
It's like a watered down. It's like
It's not
Coke
watered
versus
down. It's
Pepsi.
It's fluffy.
Yeah, you're right.
Somebody
I've
said-
heard Pepsi
It's
drinkers
fluffy.
have those. They don't
Pepsi drinkers have a Three Musketeers. Coke drinkers have
like a Milky Way.
a
if they're
Milky
gonna have
Way
Listen to
or
this text,
Snickers.
guys.
Yeah, they want a little more.
At 37530, this person says popcorn balls are the worst. If you are still giving those out, you just need to stop.
You're gonna get your house egged.
Just stop. And they put their hand up emoji.
Who's making
Stop.
those other than like senior citizens?
Well, I don't think that if somebody gave me my kid a homemade popcorn ball, I would say you're not eating that. Don't touch that. Because it's not about poison or blades.
really?
It's about how disgusting are you that you put this in your hands to form the ball. I don't know if you touched your
Hopefully they have
your
gloves.
Yeah,
parts
sure
or
they used
cats or
How are
crabs.
they
proper
keeping it
hygiene.
Are your
together?
hands
Put
clean?
this fur on. They drop on their
I
couches.
have been
and all the
ruined by
cat fur.
Facebook photos, Eric, of people who are like, I'm making my annual cakes and pies, and their cats are curled up in the mixing bowl first. I am ruined. When people are like potluck, years ago at the potluck when that lady had the sniffles and everyone around her was like, don't eat that.
No.
Don't eat that thing she brought.
Yeah.
She sneezed all over it before she put it out. Don't
Yeah,
eat
if somebody's presenting your food and they're sick, I'm like,
Here's a, I made this ambrosia.
That is true. If you know someone's like at work, they have dog hair all over their clothes, and then they bring food in. You're right.
It's not like they're letting the dog roll around on the counter.
No, it doesn't.
maybe-
You just don't know. People who have never worked
Or
in
just say
food
someone-
don't know how to be clean around it when they're making
Everyone has that
it.
person at work that doesn't, their hygiene's
For other
not the
people.
best.
Yeah.
And then they bring some food to your potluck. You're
Not
like,
touching it.
no,
Nope.
don't
Nope.
want that.
Why are you looking at me?
No.
Okay, my friends, coming up next, which is scarier? We're doing Halloween themed things, right? Which is scarier? Your mate accidentally sent you a flirty text meant for someone else, or you realize you forgot your anniversary. Which is scary?
Forget your anniversary.
Relationship
By the
scaries.
Have you? Did you get a text?
Today
from your
is my
husband?
anniversary, by the way. My 8 o'clockers today. Tassos and I have been married 15 years.
Did you get a love text or an Instagram photo? And,
We just sent each other red heart emojis.
or a card. Don't you guys send a
Or
card or something?
Sup text.
You've got the
red heart
silver,
emojis.
the gold, and then you've got what anniversary is the just emoji?
It's the red hearts and red hearts. That's how we talk to each other now.
That's a
Red
night
hearts and
plant.
red
That's
hearts.
not a heart.
Happy anniversary, October 24, wedding people, because that was a Saturday.
15. That's big.
15. Yeah, we're gonna go out for a real fancy dinner tonight at the Chipotle.
Might get two proteins.
I'm gonna get double scoop of quinoa and salada.
Damn, get that
That's
cilantro.
expensive.
I was going to say the avocado, the guacamole.
Get that fresh
Oh, yeah.
avocado
It's
for an extra
always
$5.
4.1 KRBE. It's the Roula and Ryan Show. You know, a lot of people associate Thursdays on the Roula and Ryan Show. That's Rose's Day. Well, guess what? It's already posted right now. So you
right.
can actually podcast that.
Go to KRB.com, download the KRB app, or wherever you consume your podcast. You can hear what happened today on Roula and Ryan's Roses, where we are more distracted by his name than what actually happened in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bert.
I ain't Bert anymore.
Famous tangent.
Okay, so
We went
it's-
off on a tangent. Eric thought that Ernie and Bert bathed together.
I could have swore as a kid they
No.
were in a bathtub singing, and then I
That was
had no
Rubber
idea.
Ducky.
Wasn't the Rubber Ducky song a Kermit song?
No, that was Ernie. Kermit and
What's the
Kermit and Ernie
Kermit
have the
song?
song voice.
What's the Kermit
Kermit's
song?
song's the Rainbow Connection.
Oh, Rainbow Connection.
And
Okay.
Ernie's like, Rubber Ducky, you're the one.
Were they both Jim Henson?
Yes.
Jim Henson was the...
He was the voice of Ernie and Kermit.
Well, look at us going on another
Sounds
tangent.
similar.
See, that's
All
what
right,
happened.
let's talk about relationship scaries or just general life scaries as we're
Okay.
getting
We have
closer
to
to
pick
Halloween.
one or the other. Which one is scarier?
I started off as a relationship one, but they're not all relationship related, but they're all like, oh man, I don't know which is the lesser of the two evils.
Play along in the car.
Okay, here we go.
That works.
We started out with realizing your partner accidentally sent you a flirty text, but it was not meant for you, it was meant for somebody else, or realizing you forgot your anniversary the day of, which is worse.
The text, of course.
Absolutely.
I mean, the
100%.
text means your
You got major
relationship is
problems.
destroyed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anniversary just means you're
I think we hands down agree with that,
insensitive.
right?
Yes.
A is worse than
Yes.
B.
Yeah.
All right, here we
100%.
go. Number 2. What is worse? Finding a spider in your bed while you're in it, or hearing mysterious noises in your attic at 3 a.m.
Spider in the bed because
No, hell no. I think worse.
squirrels get up
God.
there all the time.
No way, the mysterious noise at 3 a.m. You're going to go up there at 3
It
a.m.?
could be somebody breaking into your house.
Living in your
Find out
attic.
somebody's been living there watching you for
Watching
the
you
last 5
through
months.
the vent.
Yeah.
Thought it was an eyeball.
Hey, I don't want a
Oh, yeah,
spider
but
in my bed, but at
imagine
least
that-
it's an instant fix.
You hear something, you put your flashlight up to the vent, and you see someone looking back at you.
eyeballs.
Oh, that would be scary.
Hell no.
Yeah, that one is definitely
And we have
scarier.
a listener I can call we need to play sometime today or tomorrow.
About?
Oh, yeah.
About that?
Someone told a
About
whole
that.
story, like a 5-minute story, Ryan said, but he chopped it down to like a minute.
About somebody living in their attic?
Uh-huh.
Save it for,
wow.
believe it or not, scary stories.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
7:20.
Scary but true. Yeah.
Okay, how about this one? Which is worse? Running into your boss at a party where you are way too drunk to function, or
Been there.
running into your ex at a party with their new significant other?
That's
Ooh,
worse.
How
I-
fresh is it though?
It's got to be significant.
You know what I mean? Like
it's
if
the
I just
ex
ran
that
into my
matters.
ex, I'd be like, okay.
No, it's the ex that matters.
That's what you look like now?
I mean, like after
Loser.
a certain amount of time has passed, it's no big deal. If you just broken up,
We're
that
going to
would
go
hurt.
with
Right.
this is a very raw breakup.
Okay.
Like
Oh,
this
that- I
person
think that's
dumped you
worse.
and you are not
Yeah.
okay.
But what if
Compare your boss?
What if your boss is like one of those like teetotalers, or what are they called? The people
Yeah.
that just straight and narrow and like they look down on
By
them.
the book. Yeah.
Oh, I thought a teetotaler
harm
was
your
But it's
career.
a it's
I don't know
a
if
it's a
that's what it's
party.
Teetotaler is somebody that doesn't drink.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, somebody who's like
and then
absolutely
they see you in that
yeah,
world.
and you're all
and,
sloppy
Yeah.
and you're
drunk,
supposed to be a professional, they think.
sloppy drunk in front of your boss, or the ex that you still pine for with their
I
new
go
one.
boss because that
That
screws
could
with
be
your money.
detrimental
Yeah,
to your
your money.
career.
I'll go with that one
Scarier.
too. I'll go with the boss too.
Sam's like, nope.
Sam's
No.
going with the ex.
I feel
I
like
mean,
that's
it's-
happened in front of our boss, and those people have.
But we're in radio.
Yeah.
You get raises if you do that here.
Yeah. Seriously.
Like, man, Sam, it's good content. We can talk about
How do
that.
you think I got my midday show? Totally kidding.
Okay, how about this one? Which is worse? Which is worse? Walking through a haunted house when you're not a haunted house person,
Ooh,
right?
like
'Cause
all
that's
those-
all those jump scares. Or being asked to give a last-minute speech in front of 500 people. Does
Haunted
this even
house.
apply to us?
No.
Because all
Speeches
of us
don't
could
bother
do this.
me. We're all,
Yeah.
none of us are afraid to get in front of a crowd.
But the average person, the
No,
number
I
one
wouldn't wanna do
fear
that.
universally around the world is speaking in front of people.
Right.
So obviously we speak in front of people, but a last minute
thanks.
speech in front of 500, I could still handle it. Haunted houses, I do
No
not
way.
like.
500 people, and then you don't know what the topic is, and they just throw you out there.
Oh, that was like when I had to do a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, when you got stuck doing
Oh my God! Remember pay me for my refi.com?
The
So
words
they asked me to
PowerPoint
come
and
in.
radio air personality should never cross.
Oh.
They brought me in, and there's like an Excel spreadsheet and a PowerPoint presentation. I'm like, and all these names that I did not know how to pronounce.
Oh,
and I
that's
was like,
my nightmare.
That was
If I
that was rough for me.
Yeah. So what would you
So
pick
what
then?
would
The
we pick?
haunted house, or are you doing this like the speech?
Well, I just didn't want to offend anybody.
I'll
so
do the
yeah,
speech.
As long as there's no script. If I had to read all those names, I'd be like,
Like you
Sam.
think the speech is worse, Roula?
No,
or you think
I'll pick the speech
Oh,
over
okay,
having
yes.
to go through
Don't
a
bother
haunted
me
house.
at all.
Yes, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I'll go through the speech. But
I'll
I
just
think the
make a
average
joke
person
about
that
it.
listens to our
Haunted house, big
show
deal. That's
Yeah.
not
might pick
scary.
a haunted house.
I do not want the haunted house. It makes my heart race even thinking about it.
In
Yeah,
front
for
of-
those that have never heard the open of the show, because you're only an 8
yeah.
o'clocker,
Oh,
let's play the open of the
man.
show.
I'm a wuss.
Where Sam was sent into a haunted house when, you know, that's,
How many
that's
years
the
ago
right
was that?
passage here on the Roula and
It
Ryan
was when
show.
I just started with y'all. So
Yeah.
like four and a
5.5.
half, like 4.5 years
If you're the
ago.
newest member of the show, we send you to a haunted house
It
that
was
first Halloween with
so
us.
terrifying.
2019.
Here, roll the open of the show. People that
Yeah.
never hear us right at 6
Oh,
when we start
man.
don't know this happens every morning, and it's Sam through the haunted house on her part.
And I'm yelling, I am a wuss.
A wuss!
I am a wuss. Because people thought I was saying I am a wife.
Here's what it is.
I am the one. Like,
104.1
Here we go.
KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan
That was
Show.
over.
Wake up, fool! Hey, wake up! It's about to get all stupid up in here! Right here!
Featuring Eric.
Eric! He is a bad, bad man!
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss. I am a wuss.
You've waited enough. How the heck do you
That
pronounce
was
this
the
woman's
haunted
name?
house.
Roula.
Do you have that audio anymore?
Ryan.
Yeah, from when y'all ran through the haunted house.
KRBE.
I'm sure Kev.
I'm sure we saved it in best of or something.
I'm sure, yeah. I feel
I
like
have
that's
an
something
archive.
We should look for it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I'll look for it because I have the
I lost
dry
my
parts.
voice with that. Like, that was, golly, I hate being scared. Because Kev always tries to scare me when he comes in.
I
Because
hate
I
being-
make coffee and he's like,
Oh, you remember that one
It is
year
so
where he
scary.
was just trying to scare you
every single morning.
Yeah.
And he's underneath
Jerk.
the desk there.
Yeah.
Or
He was under the
board.
desk. He was, oh my gosh.
In all the years of
Turn
us
around.
going through haunted houses, I've been through plenty of them with members of this show. But my favorite one was when I think it was when Special K first joined our show. Special K first joined our show in 2006, right? He joined our show in
Around this
2006. Freddie Cruz was on KRB for a long time, and my history with Freddie Cruz is when I was answering phones from 6 to midnight for $5 an hour, Freddie Cruz was in that rotation of, quote, producers. That's what they'd called us. Because we pulled the music, we pulled the commercials, we answered the phones. And so Freddie Cruz was live at a haunted house for KRBE. So Special K and I go because it's Special K's rite of passage on the Rule and Ryan show.
Everybody has to go through it if you're a rookie.
And me, Freddie, and Kevin are together in that haunted house, and somewhere we took a wrong turn.
Oh, gosh.
And we didn't know where the jump scares were coming from, but then it didn't seem so. It was just dark, but kind of lit. And we're like, where are we? And the devil voice person goes, you guys were in the wrong hallway. Like, we were like in their break room.
Just in character, but
We were
in the break room and
we were in the
smoking
break room.
cigarettes and eating donuts.
Yeah, they're like, you guys went the wrong way. You're in the wrong hallway. And because we were just going towards their break
it's like
room.
Men in Black when all the aliens are in the break room.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
they're
Having a cigarette.
They're smoking.
Has
That's
Ahmad
my
been?
favorite
Ahmad, did we
time.
ever send you to a haunted house?
He's trying to remind us that.
Yeah, you did. With
can't remember.
someone
Everybody's
who
lying.
used to work on the show. You did.
You're
No,
lying.
you
did.
didn't.
Please, someone
I
go.
can tell that
I-
smile. That is your mom's lying smile.
I did. I swear.
no.
You'll
What was it
find the
called?
audio.
You'll remember it. What was it called? Which one we sent you
It
to?
was Phobia, I think.
You think?
Come on,
would
you-
know.
I swear I went.
You swear on your mom's
I
life.
swear on my mother's life. I
okay.
went.
I
I think he did go because I went and then I think we made Ahmad go the next year. So
Okay.
because we
Okay.
didn't have quote unquote any other new hires, and so we kept it going. So I do believe that I think Ahmad went. Our texters
right.
are gonna know.
Okay.
37530.
remember.
Somebody
He
still
swore
know
on his
things.
mom's
I think
life.
he cursed a
believe.
lot. Maybe that's why it was all
I
bad.
think
right.
it was. I
Yeah.
think it was because we were like,
You say
oh,
GD a
Ahmad, we
lot.
couldn't. Yeah, I think we had to beep out a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because I think you went with Kevin.
Yeah, we had to.
You didn't go with Kev?
Yeah. Oh, they're whispering something secrets.
See.
See, there are certain words we had to teach Ahmad. You couldn't say certain things. Just like you, Sam. You couldn't say a certain Quarren.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Well,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Can't say it. But say
I
it on the
didn't
raw feed.
realize. That was when
It's
we were
fine.
decoding Sam's DMs.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And then I got
and then
some
she just
funny-
read one straight up that was not
Now our
real.
DMs
did-
get too. Well, actually, your DMs would fit Halloween because you get some scary ones.
Yeah.
Do I?
People that
Well,
want to like
creepy and cringe
put
is
you in
different than
their
scary.
attic.
Should we do a last? Should we do a last? Which
Particularly
is
your
worse?
feet.
You're such a weirdo.
Are you making that up?
No, she got some weirdos that
Yeah.
want to like
There's.
make her be a mannequin.
All I can say is thank God when I started in radio, we did not have Instagram and direct
Yeah,
messages because
it's-
I'd probably be so.
You see, I
freaked
got a
out,
baby and a husband. I don't
traumatized.
want your
Doesn't matter, you're a female.
message.
It doesn't
Thank
matter.
you.
These guys
sir.
don't seem to care.
They want feet pics.
Oh God, I don't understand
Hey,
it.
pay my kids' tuition.
Oh my
Now
God,
we're
you
talking.
Could. Yes, Sam, watch what you ask for.
Let me
Someone's
get
gonna
a
offer you
let me
that.
get a full time nanny
It'll be
after
like
this.
indecent proposal, Sam and Mark.
Yep.
So what you're saying is, for my wife's feet pictures, you'd give us $1 million. I'll take the
If
pictures.
Mark did not
Yeah.
let me do that for $1 million,
How about give your underwear away for $1 million?
for $1 million
you
bucks,
guys are such perverts.
Would you-
yeah.
there's so
no
many guys.
woman is going to ask a man, "Can you send me your dirty drawers?"
I know.
Men are
I don't.
such
Yeah, I don't think.
That's a good
I'm sure
point.
there is at least one woman listening
No
that maybe would
woman.
want
No, that
it.
lady bought my
There had to
thong.
be.
She bought your thong
That
to help
was
you out
for
because you were
charity.
poor, Eric.
that's-
and you were
Yeah.
out of work and
I
you
don't
needed
know.
money. That's why she bought your thong.
$450.
And then she gave it back to us the day we started the Rule and
Yeah.
Ryan show.
Not
Oh, really?
like she was
Like,
going
is
home
anybody
cradling
listening
it.
right now that would buy
Yes.
Eric's or
Yeah, anybody will-
Mod's or
Yeah.
Or
not
just a
Rulas,
man's,
but like
just a
yeah,
man's,
like
a man's dirty underwear. Is there a woman listening who's like, "Yes, sign me up for that. I'm all about that."
Like Eric, if you and I
But
went
you
in the
asked a
bathroom
question, a
and
man
took
saying,
our underwear
what
off and put
man's
them up
gonna
for bid.
want a woman's dirty drawers?
Nobody wants that.
1,000
Maybe.
men are going to sign
Oh
up
yeah,
for that.
you guys could make like you two could make like $10,000 right now.
Oh, yeah.
for
we
charity.
wore these on the Roula and Ryan
Oh, come on.
show.
Do it for the kids.
That is awful. That is dirty money. That is dirty money.
That is you're right.
I can't.
Cleanse the palate with something.
I don't even know where you're going
Maybe
with
we
that.
can't transition us now because we're talking to a kid next.
Actually, I
So
do.
we gotta, like, how are we going to transition out of that one?
Oh, I'm sure he's heard worse. Let me
He's got
tell you.
No,
earmuffs
no,
in
I don't
there.
want to
I
talk
don't
about
think
any
so.
of this near the child. Let me
No.
cleanse the palate. Let me
These
cleanse the
cookies
palate.
are really
Hold
good
on, I'm
over
going to
here.
cleanse the palate. Don't even go into him yet.
I'm
We're going to
cleansing.
just wipe that thought away from people.
Yep.
The last thing I want people to think about is when you go to work today and you're talking about, oh, I heard the Rule and Ryan show talking about scary scenarios. Which is worse, not being able to find your phone for hours or dropping it in the toilet? That's what I'll leave
Dropping
you
in
with.
the toilet.
No,
Not
but
being
you
able to
can
find
you
your
can pull
phone
it
or
really
dropping it in
out
the toilet.
quickly.
The toilet
It's ruined.
ruins it.
No,
It's
It depends
ruined.
how quick you can do
Destroyed.
it.
yeah, they get wet.
You can get it wet
Okay,
and then
that
pull it
wise
out.
I'm gonna
trick
add
doesn't
done
work.
that before.
Toilet with pee in it.
I don't care. I'm still pulling out my phone.
no.
No.
Put it on my phone.
Not
It's
being able
fine.
to find your phone for
Fine.
hours or dropping it in the toilet with pee in it. Worst scenario is
I'd rather
dropping it with
lose
the pee in it.
Yeah, I'd rather lose
Yeah.
it.
Because now you
No.
got a pee phone.
I don't care. Who's going to know I have a P phone? You only know if people if I'm going to tell
put that
people I have
up
a
to
P
your
phone.
mouth and it's been
It's
soaked
not,
in.
it's
I'm
not
gonna
1998
sanitize
anymore.
it.
It's easier to get phones now than it was
No.
10 years ago.
If I drop this in the toilet, I'm
Yes.
using it.
You're reaching in.
Wait,
You're
I-
absolutely.
going to-
I mean, I know you get it, but you'd probably go get a new one.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not spending money on a new phone. I'm going to sanitize it.
You're all good
Oh
with
my
the P
God.
phone.
Yes.
I can't.
Just sell it with
The
your
P phone got up in
I'm
there.
gonna sell it.
It got up in there. It
She's
got up
trying to
in
cleanse
there.
the palate, Eric.
I don't care.
Moving on.
We have a cool event this weekend,
I
right?
do. You know,
There is.
people always ask me, like, what's the coolest angle of this job? Is it like interviewing celebrities? Like, nope. It's the wonderful, amazing people that you meet in H-Town. And there's a young man. We had him on here last year. And what he does, first of all, he's got gifts that you could not begin to imagine the way this kid can play piano. Amazing. But what
Musically
he does,
talented, and it has to do with pets that
Yes.
don't have their forever homes.
Big
yet,
heart.
Which is
Oh,
pretty good.
yeah.
And how old is he? 9?
I'll have
12?
to ask him. He's right on the other side of the room. I don't know.
I
I can't remember.
What is his name?
Yuvi.
Okay, good. I'm glad you knew that.
Yeah, but like,
I don't know his age.
Hold
Yuvi,
on,
how old are you?
you are.
Yuvi.
You're
11.
11.
11.
He's 11.
Okay, thank you.
or 2.
That's the biggest 2-year-old I ever saw.
I saw 2.
Yeah, because what if he did 5, 5, 1? We'd be like, oh, that's too much math. What's happening?
but-
I'm glad he did it the way he did it. 2 fingers up
You
in the air.
really
I'm
won't
11.
believe what is incredible thing he's doing.
Yuvi and his musical skills and how he helps pets that are looking for forever homes. You'll find out all about it next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
Ryan Show.
We usually do Scoop here, brought to you by Taquerias Arandas, but the Scoop today is going to be where you can go see something really fantastic if you love pets. Maybe you're looking for a forever home pet, right? Maybe you're looking for a pet to make your home their forever home. We met this child, was it last year?
I think it's been 2 years now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I first met them at Barktoberfest.
And Barktoberfest usually happen at Powder Keg,
Powder
right?
Keg,
Where
yeah.
people dress up their dogs.
Uh-huh.
And is that the one that, Sam, that you went the first year and you were Elle Woods, but nobody knew you were Elle
Yes.
Woods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a celebrity judge.
Okay, so we have Yuvi in the studio here with his mom Priyanka and his dad Nitin. Hi guys, welcome back to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Hi, y'all.
Now, Yuvi, why don't you take the stage here at 11 years old? Tell us what is it that's so fantastic about what you're doing that we have you back in our studio? People don't know what you do with the pets and your musical talents.
So Wild Tunes is a nonprofit that I started. We recently got a 501c3 status.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Anyone who plays an instrument, you don't even have to be like a professional. Even if you're just starting out, you can just go practice your instrument for the dogs, cats, hamsters, whatever animals at the shelter, basically.
So you play piano?
Yes, I play
Okay.
piano.
He is
And tell
amazing,
us-
y'all.
Tell
He's
us about
absolutely amazing.
Your first time that you, how did you have the idea to go to the shelter in your neighborhood and play the piano for the pets there, for the dogs and cats that are waiting for a forever home, for all the animals?
I think 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
December of 2022, I was participating in a Read to the Animals program at Citizens for Animal Protection. And then I realized that whenever I play music for my dog Bozo,
Bozo, cute.
yeah,
What kind of dog is Bozo?
he's a golden doodle.
Oh my God, how cute. How
so
old is
beautiful.
He's almost 3.
he? Okay, so
Okay.
you would play for Bozo at home.
Yeah.
And you went to Citizens for Animal Protection to read to the animals.
Yes.
And then you thought to yourself, what? Why don't I bring a piano here?
Yes.
Is that how it all started?
Yeah.
Was it easy to get your piano to the shelter?
It's like a portable
At first, that time we did not really have a small keyboard because Wild Tunes has not really started yet.
Yeah.
But I knew literally 2 chords, just literally 2 chords on a ukulele. So that's what I played the first time.
Because you play ukulele for the animals there.
Yeah, but even with me just strumming randomly, they were really calming down.
That's cute.
It was basically exactly the result I expected, and then a week or 2 later, we got a small Casio to bring with us.
Aw.
So
How long have you been playing the piano?
about 4 or 5 years now.
Wow.
Which is amazing. So I was lucky enough to go to their Melodies of Gratitude concert last year. And my jaw dropped. He's such an amazing pianist. And they're having their second annual one this Saturday from 4 to 6 at Resurrection Church. I know I'm going for sure. I'll be sitting right up there with my fiance, Jen. We will absolutely be there supporting.
Yeah.
And you have all sorts of performers coming to this. I know that Zachary Lashway from KPRC is hosting the event.
And it benefits 15,000 homeless pets supported by Bark Animal Shelter and Adoptions, Houston Humane Society, and Special Pals, it says here. So that's fantastic. All these organizations got together with you, Yuvi. Priyanka, tell us about this. Bravo to you and your husband both.
Mom and
for
Dad,
running
big
with this for
supporters.
your son. Because really, for every major sports star, celebrity, whoever we know, there's a parent behind that person when they were a child to let them fly. So tell us, Priyanka, when Yuvi first played the ukulele for those pets and told you, I want to go to the shelter and do this, tell me how you ran with this.
So, Yuvi's always been an animal lover. He's been an animal whisperer of sorts. No fear of animals, regardless of the size. So when he came up with this idea, he was all of 9. And, for a second, I was like, okay, Yuvi, let's think about it. But my kid is persistent.
Yeah.
He's very persistent. And that's how Wild Tunes was born. And, I think all along we've met some wonderful, wonderful people like Ryan, who's been very, very supportive. We started first going to Houston Pets Alive.
Yes.
And what I really saw was when Yuvi started playing on his portable keyboard, there are such beautiful stories of animals who were abused, who were hurt, who didn't even want to come close to us. There was this one cute little guy called Toby. I think he was Toby. He didn't even want to come close to us at Penelope. And then when Yuvi started playing continuously, because we were able to go every week,
oh wow,
she eventually opened up. I have such cute pictures of Penelope actually nuzzling up to his ears and eating him. And then she eventually got adopted. So, one thing I want to emphasize, I think Wild Tunes has become this whole nucleus of positive energy, impacting not just the pets, but there are beautiful stories of volunteers who are actually using it as a way to heal from their own grief. People who've lost their pets.
Yeah.
They are like, for instance, at Bach, we have 2 volunteers who've been going there regularly, who've been healing from their own grief. And one of them actually ended up adopting Blondie, like Drew, who's now moved to Louisiana. Drew, we miss you. I don't know if you're listening. And so, it's just, we really want to encourage everybody, more musically inclined talent to come join us.
That's great.
You're not only doing good for the pets, you're doing good for yourself and the staff, because the staff working in these shelters is so stressed, right? They work in a high stress environment.
Do you ever get schools to, bands at the schools to volunteer? Do they know about this? We need to get the word out so those
Other
kids can
kids
go
are
perform
musicians.
too. And
We've really been trying to push it with schools, but I think the challenge is, as you were saying, kids are just so busy these days with multiple sporting events and all kinds of activities.
especially with the fall, with football season going, they're getting up at 4 a.m. to practice.
Yes.
Now, Wild Tunes is the organization. How do people find you online?
So just go to wildtunes.org to find us. All the information is there. If you're a shelter listening to us, we'd love to partner with you. If you're musically inclined, if you're a school music teacher, orchestra teacher, we'd love to partner with you. But really, we want to invite you to Melodies of Gratitude, our 2nd annual concert. It's going to benefit 3 shelters. We're really looking to support 15,000 animals. There'll be, I can promise you, there is something for everybody. Yuvi, you want to talk about who all is going to be there?
Yeah, at the concert, we'll have a huge variety of performers. There'll be something for everybody. We'll have the Village Percussion and Brass Ensemble.
Oh, nice.
I'm actually playing I'm actually playing glockenspiel in the percussion ensemble.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is that?
The Harry Potter theme?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's played on glockenspiel.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
It says here you've got the Shepherd School of Music at Rice University is going to be involved in this too?
Oh, that's huge.
We also have the Village Brass Ensemble, the Energy Quarter Orchestra. We'll have a cello player from the Shepherd School of Music, like you said.
Nice.
There will be a really high energy fusion dance performance.
Sweet.
We will have we'll have a featured performer, Miss Bo Bottoms. She's a Texas singer-songwriter.
Wonderful. Now, Yuvi, are all these people that are performing at this event, are the animals from the shelters there too? So maybe if somebody wants to adopt a pet, they can adopt a pet?
So there would be, each one of these shelters will have a table and they will have pictures of their adoptable pets. But we have a surprise for everybody.
Oh, what's the surprise?
We will have 1 or 2 pets co-hosting with Zach. So that's going to be also a really cute moment and mission moments where Zach will get to talk to each one of their shelters.
Poor Zach's going to get upstaged.
Yeah, you can't compete with a dog.
Cute puppies
There's
and
no
cats
way.
and stuff.
I just want to say
This
I'm
is
like
so cute.
proud to know y'all. I mean, it brought tears to my eyes watching that performance last year, and you really are missing out if you don't go to this because it's
so
such
cute.
a wonderful event. It's the second annual Wild Tunes concert. It's this Saturday from 4 to 6 at Resurrection Church. So come on
Resurrection
out.
Church is on West 11th Street. You can go to wildtunes.org to find out more. And a lot of people are texting in how much animal shelters need to have calming music in there all the time. Now, after you leave Yuvi and you've done your work with your music, do the shelters say, well, gosh, we can't go without music now. We got to have some kind of have you seen some of the shelters want to you're booked up. You can't even do anything yourself on the weekends. You're always booked up with these shelters trying to book Yuvi. How often are you playing at the shelters?
We go a few times a month now.
That's good.
Okay.
And how long do you play for?
We typically play for about an hour.
That's nice.
Wow.
So it's just
That's
you,
so
or
amazing.
sometimes somebody can join you? Is it more than one instrument ever? Is it just nice to have just the calming keyboard or piano music?
Most of the time it's just me playing the piano, but occasionally one or two of my friends will join me.
Okay, I love that
You
you
need
play
a
the
singer.
piano.
Sam's
a great
volunteer.
singer.
She's very good.
Also, Sam knows dragon noises. If a dragon ever comes into the
Listen
pet
to this.
shelter.
You could play the piano to this.
I don't know if that's going to work.
Scare the dog.
Priyanka, let me ask you this question about Yuvi's playing skills. Now, he's been playing for, since you were 5 or 6 years old, you said?
Yeah.
Did you introduce him to that, Priyanka, as a mom, or did he show interest in wanting to play?
Actually, we introduced him. We introduced him to the keyboard. We bought him, one of those small $5 drum sets.
Sure, yeah.
And I think when he was 4 or 5, and since then he's never looked back, and he's had such a keen interest in music. He actually didn't mention this, but he likes to compose his own music, and he has a very strong ear for music. So even at the concert, he's headlining the concert with his own composition, which he likes to call Shakti.
Nice.
That's what I was so impressed. I was like, wow, this sounds amazing. Oh, he wrote it. I mean,
he
I can't
composed
believe
yeah.
this.
That is so great. Well, God bless you guys. You guys are doing an awesome thing, and I hope this takes off. I mean, I hope this becomes a national thing in years. Like when you're an adult, Yuvi, you'll be like, you know what? I was 11. I was 9 years old when I thought of this, and now all of America does this in shelters
Good
across
Morning
America.
or one of those type of
Totally.
shows.
Eric, get on it, Eric. You know all those
You're on that.
producers.
You're
Get
on
him on
that,
the
right?
Today Show.
I'm sure you've been on Good
we've
Morning.
been on Good Morning America. And I think Yuvi has one last message for all concert goers.
Yeah, so I invite everybody to come to the concert. Like we said, the concert completely free. And I know there's a Taylor Swift concert that weekend, but if you do not get tickets, you can come to our concert. It will be as good, if not better, and it will also be for a charitable cause.
Oh my God, you're so cute. I just love you guys. You are so cute. Wildtunes.org. That's on Saturday, October the 26th. You just go to wildtunes.org for more information on the Melodies of Gratitude concert. It's the second year, 4 to 6 p.m., benefiting 3 different shelters. God bless you guys. You guys are
thank you for what
awesome.
you do.
Thank you for having us.
Guys,
Thank you for
take
having
care.
us.
All right, coming up
coming-
next.
Yeah, we got Roula and Ryan's Roses. In case you missed what happened, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This wasn't even a direct relationship. This is the brother of a man who thinks his wife is messing around behind his back. So we're going to let you hear all about it next on The Roula and Ryan Show.